There for Brock Lowry is up to 43 rushing yards on the day. Certainly displaying his rushing skills here today against the Redhawks. It is an empty backfield for him. He'll fake the handoff on the jet sweep motion and will be taken down. Corbin Hundrell with the sack for Miami. An 11-yard loss for Western Michigan. And that is the play that Miami desperately needed defensively. Very similar formation again, now just a little tighter. It is Weaver and Reynolds to the left hand, Cam Perry to the right, and Brunson in the backfield again with Finn. 11.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10 for Miami. Finn fakes the handoff, he's looking deep for Perry up top. Is it enough? It is caught!
He got it! Oh my gosh!
Huge gain for Cam Perry inside the 5-yard line. They get to the Western Michigan 3. It has been a quiet day for Perry so far, Sean, but he can explode at any moment, and he just did right there. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Western Michigan 18-yard line, 4:50 to go in this ball game. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Is a handoff to Jordan Brunson? No, Finn will take it himself. He's got room. He's headed towards the pylon. 5. Touchdown, Redhawks!
Oh my gosh!
Daquan Finn has done it again, and Miami takes back the lead. 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. Miami up 3-0 in the battle of the unbeatens between the Redhawks and the Broncos. A critical 4th down stop for the Redhawk defense. It was Lolo Matela trying to get the 4th down for Western Michigan, but he was stopped short by this Miami defensive line, Sean.
Yeah, I was impressed. That defense really stood tall there on that last possession there. Really impressive job from that interior defensive line, getting some penetration and ultimately letting the linebackers fill in and get the stop.
Daquan Finn and company out for the 2nd time today. They got a field goal in their first drive of the game. It's in a shotgun formation. Brunson to his left, a couple receivers to each side of Finn. 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. Miami up 3-0. Here's the snap. It is a handoff to Brunson up the middle, and it'll be a short gain for Brunson.
It's been interesting to see the evolution of this run game for Miami. Obviously, with Kenny Tracy being out, Tracy was definitely more, not as much a between the tackles kind of guy. He really liked to bump it outside on those more outside run, kind of outside zone scheme things, and they're really looking for Jordan Brunson, who's a big guy, to really thump it inside.
2nd and 6 for Miami, about 6:20 to go. A couple receivers to each side of Finn. Once again, a shotgun formation with Brunson to his right. A couple claps from Finn. Here's the snap. It is a pump fake and throw to Weaver on the outside. He will get the 1st down, shave off a tackle, and pick up a few more yards. It is another 1st down for the Redhawks.
Yeah, just a quick RPO, not letting that, really neutralizing that defensive line for Western Michigan, not letting them get upfield before that ball is already out.
A couple substitutions for Miami. They're playing it a little slower than they did in their first drive. 5:50 to go here in the first. 1st and 10 for Miami at their own 43-yard line. Josh Ringer now in the game. He is next to Finn. A couple receivers on each side of the field for the quarterback. And the 5 linemen up front. A couple more claps from Finn, going slow. Here's the snap. Pump fake to Ringer. The ball is tipped at the defensive line. It'll go down as an incomplete pass. Looked like it was Marcel Tyler getting a paw on the football.
Yeah, that ball was. They were trying to get that ball to Cam Perry, and he actually had some room too if they get that ball to him on a slant route inside. But just a nice bat down from Western Michigan.
2nd and 10 for Miami. 5:31 to go. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brunson back into the game to the right of Finn. Different formation for the Redhawks this time, down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Finn barking orders at his troops. Here's the snap. Finn drops back, looking up the middle, trying to escape out of the pocket. Spins around, going to his left, looks downfield. The throw is complete for a 1st down. Braylon Isom able to meet the quarterback. Finn, a big gain for Miami.
And that's a guy I did not mention, but he's also been very talented this year, young player, and a really nice job. It was kind of a scramble drill, great scrambling from Daquan Finn, but also great job. It was kind of just a go ball along the left sideline, but kind of came back to the ball and able to get a really good chunk play there, 20 yards.
It is the longest reception of the year for Isom, his 4th reception of the year. 3 receivers to the right of Finn. They're at the Western Michigan 37-yard line. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Miami up 3-0. It is a fake from Finn, and he will be gobbled up. It'll be a 3 or 4 yard loss. Looks like some extracurricular activity there at the end, but no flag thrown, and a loss for Miami.
Yeah, Finn just got absolutely body slammed there by 2 Broncos, and thankfully he's okay. A guy who's already been hurt out for a game this season. Certainly don't like to see that and him taking very many hits, but his mobility is one of his biggest calling cards, so certainly like to have the ball in his hands when you can.
It was James Camden and Nadame Tucker joining forces to take down the mighty Finn. First time we have called Tucker's name today. He's been one of the best players in the Mid-American Conference this season.
Yeah, he's a game wrecker for sure.
Snap to Finn. It's another handoff. No, he puts it back. And he's trying to escape again. Nowhere for him to go. He somehow gets out of it going downfield. Wow. It is caught by Weaver for a short gain. He will be down at the 31-yard line.
I mean, yeah, DeQuan Finn is just absolutely magic on that play there. I mean, evading 3 separate defensive linemen from Western Michigan, able to escape the paws of one of them, and able to make a really nice throw down the field and able to get some yardage on what looked like a sure sack right there, Bryan, certainly.
Yeah, it looked like that could have been a massive play for Western Michigan. Instead, a big play for Miami. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 3rd and 4 for Miami at the Western Michigan 31. Ringer will be motioned to the right shoulder of Finn as they bring the play clock down once again, down to 3 seconds. Waiting on the snap. Here it is. It is a handoff up the middle to Ringer, trying to rumble and stumble his way towards the first down marker, and it looks like he got it.
He just barely got it is what they're saying. Yeah, really physical run there from Josh Ringer, the 6'1", 210 redshirt freshman who's been getting some more run with Tracy out. They've really liked to sub him and Jordan Brunson in, and he was out versus Akron and wasn't really 100%, but certainly looking 100% on that run.
Yeah, Chuck Martin, his presser this week, talked about he's only able to get a few reps on Thursday, so certainly was not 100% last week, but certainly healthier today against Western Michigan. 1st and 10 for Miami at the Western Michigan 27. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right of Finn, 1 up top. Shotgun formation once again. It is a handoff. Finn pulls it away, looking to hit the outside, and will get 2 to 3 yards.
And that's an element that they weren't able to use as frequently with Gabbert last season. And even Henry Hessen just doesn't have – he has some mobility, but not quite the same. But Finn's speed is just next level. And not very many quarterbacks in the MAC, aside from maybe Brock Lowry, who are able to make that kind of play and able to get a couple yards for the Redhawks.
A 2-yard gain for DeQuan Finn. Jarvarius Sims was the one that pushed him out of bounds. So a 2nd and 8 at the Bronco 25-yard line. Miami looking to get it in the end zone this time. They got a field goal in their previous drive in the game. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Finn. Josh Ringer right next to the quarterback. Snap to Finn. Fakes it to Ringer looking down the field. Throw it to the right. It is caught by Deion Colsey for a first down at the Western Michigan 11.
And that's a name we haven't seen very much this season, but was certainly a big get in the portal. He missed last week, but only 6 catches coming into this season, the Notre Dame transfer. But love to see him getting involved because you certainly know what he's capable of. Actually had some big plays at Notre Dame, too. So love to see him getting a big catch there and a really nice throw from Finn on a little play-action boot to the right side.
So the Red Hawks are in the red zone for the first time today. They're looking to get it into the end zone, make this a 2-possession game. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Miami. The tight end Bryan Shane coming inside. Here's the snap. It is a handoff up the middle to DeJounte Jones. And he is looking to move the pile, and he's able to.
Oh, my gosh.
And he almost got to the 5-yard line.
You know who? DeJounte Jones, 5'10", 248 pounds, just reminds me a lot of Ohio State's Mayan Williams. Just his build, just huge, just hulking, just absolutely rocked up frame. And as you can see, he can just take defenders with him, just regardless of the first point of contact. And that's why they like to use him as their kind of short yardage guy. He has 4 touchdowns this season for that exact reason.
Yeah, and those 4 touchdowns lead Miami's running back. 2nd and 7 for Miami at the Western Michigan 8. 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bryan Shane, the tight end, now being motioned in. Is another handoff to Jones. He will meet a couple Broncos and will get a short gain. It will be another 3rd and medium situation as the last 5 seconds of quarter number 1 wind down. So, Sean, it'll be a 3rd and 5 for this Miami offense at the Western Michigan 6. They technically don't have to score a touchdown, but you would certainly like to see one. Try and make this a 2-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously a 2-possession game really flips the game script on its head, as Miami already has 10 minutes of over 10 minutes of time of possession to Western Michigan's 4 minutes and 40 seconds. That is exactly how you want this game. You want to make sure, you want to force Western Michigan to have to put the ball in the air, because that is where they're at their weakest, is having to put the ball in the air. Not a bad passing team by any stretch, but that's certainly not their strength of their offense. And so getting them off script is a touchdown here. Obviously, you want to score, but touchdown here, especially given the strength of the running game and just keeping the defense off the field, would be huge here.
And only 14 rushing yards for Miami today. Don't often see over 10 minutes of time of possession, only running the ball for 14 yards. So that'll bring us to the second quarter here on Red Hawk Radio. Red Hawks up 3-0 over Western Michigan. We'll be right back after this break. It's Miami football on Red Hawk Radio. Quarter number 2 here in Yager Stadium. Red Hawks up 3-0 over the Western Michigan Broncos. A battle of unbeatens in MAC play so far. Both teams 4-3 on the season and 3-0 in MAC play. It's also a special game because of the uniforms that Miami is wearing. They're wearing their special cancer awareness helmets. They have the script Miami on one side with a corresponding color of the type of cancer that is most prevalent for each of the players on the team. One of the cooler traditions that we have here at Miami football, certainly. A lot of awareness being spread.
And they look really cool, too.
They do.
They do a really nice job with these helmets. I'm a big fan.
And they have the number on the other side of it as well. So 3rd and 5 for Miami. They have the ball at the Western Michigan 6-yard line. 2 receivers on the left for Daquan Finn. One up top. It is Braylon Isom. Deshaunte Jones in the game. Snap to Finn. He's going towards the pylon. The catch is not quite made. Looks like they were trying to get it to Cam Perry in the back left corner of the left end zone here at Yager Stadium, and throw is just a little bit off.
Not only is that a low percentage throw, that fade in general, but I also just don't understand why you would throw that to 5'9", 154-pound Cam Perry when you've got 6'3" Cole Weaver that you could throw it to, or 6'5" Grand Leaper to throw it to. I'm not sure I completely understand that play call.
It'll be a 14-yard field goal for Dom Jobin. He is 1 for 1 today. Snap good, hold good, kick is through for field goal number 2.